and tested player here in Americas. Shouldn't be too difficult for him to reset himself, and he's actually calling for Fury to go 3 players stepping down C immediately to start off this second map.
No one home for NRG. Instead, they full contact into the A site. So much this round comes down to when NRG recognize the flank and how they respond to it.
Yeah, and Ard just chooses to fall away from the site. Maybe try to work back in, but with that flank coming online, he has to play real slow. You can jump up into heaven, has shock darts to try and disrupt the plant.
The trip will be broken, but EU dies very early there. That hurts the chances.
Can't die if you're one of the 2 spawn, man.
Yeah, only got
now they're only going to be looking at flank.
Still got some decent damage down. Kiko on 68 HP.
Oh my god, now the flankers are getting flanked.
Might just be perfectly timed. Koala sees it, and that means that
this could get weird for NRG too, though.
Onto the site now. Smoke's keeping things at bay while Alum just sticks this defuse. He's going all the way for it. Finally taken down as Mata comes in from behind.
See you later.
Lapping through NRG. Only lose Kiko on this opener.
Another round where
I guess
NRG's
we call it unlucky,
are just
but Dan
better.
can't die.
They hear that
Dan cannot even risk dying there.
Immediately to re-push
the shock dart was good, but he cannot risk dying here. This death cannot happen.
Mata is let off the leash to go towards spawn. But I don't think any of this is possible if EU doesn't die as early as he does in the
thank you
retake.
for the tier 1. Thank you. Big Fishy, thank you for the prime. Fuck what he said, missed
I
it.
see a glimmer of a tear in Ethan's eye.
Yes, they were struggling with the pistols earlier in the stage. Definitely looked a bit better in the Sen game and here as well.
But not the start Fury we're hoping for. That's for sure. Artson actually picked up a Bucky this round, but see if NRG end up going back into his side.
And NRG starts on attack. I'm actually scared for Furia here.
He's actually got a camera.
This might be a low-key embarrassing game. They had a fucking 4-hour talk, Alim said. They had a 4-hour talk the other day.
Any players advancing in.
And now they're just going to lose like this.
Kiko got the orb towards C. Now they'll walk back A.
Artson's like, no guys, don't go long for the orb. Just please send one
Okay, C defaults into a slow A hit. Same thing as last round. Except no C default last round.
Would be the man to give him his chance.
And they pick correctly.
But he likes to slow play this. Let his teammates make the first step.
Does Artson get... Does Scuba even walk all the way down here?
I like him stepping forward. Very patient. So is Scuba. Good shot, but that's only a Sheriff to upgrade into now. Furia up 1 man in the retake.
Look at Kiko going to pinch him from the other side.
Dude.
Deal with this problem early.
Yeah, Art needs to stay alive as long as possible.
That info is really big.
For his teammates to get on site, but even then, Furia do not have the weapons to make this comfortable. A good hold though from EU stepping forward gives Furia a decent enough chance. And Nerve in a good position to punish that backside player. Shots exchanged as Furia still haven't been able to work in. Getting good damage with nearly all of their players, but Hallam is so low.
They were too separated. None of them can play together. They just had to win their ones.
This round looked doable. Now getting harder and harder as there just isn't actual time to work with now. The mission becomes kill these players, stop anyone from getting out with the big rifles, but that won't even be successful. Mata collects EU and slides away.
Getting both the rifles out of that round is so big for NRG. And while the kills were great from Furia and they looked like they had a chance, it looked better than it was because the only people actually taking those risks in short were the 2 players on the pistols.
Let me see the last kill.
Much more from hitting those.
Yeah, Mata did well enough clearing back down.
I want to see EU's POV.
Waving across the stage at EU. And you see the implication of that now. NRG keeping those rifles, getting the plants, they buy up around it.
Oh, wow.
What's funny? That's pretty fucking funny. That's pretty funny. He missed every Bucky shot. Not one pellet hit him.
On the other side.
Artson actually playing C solo.
Humilify, I think that's tier 1, man.
And well, Alum, you're kind of stuck here now. Gets away, but
okay, waiting for any kind of aggression early, then droning middle.
And with them going for closer to a
no A pressure though. 0 A pressure early on, right?
Weapon. They'll have weapons even after that. Is
Alim might have just won the round with the spot, as long as someone's baiting for him. He has the Cypher Cam baiting for him. If the Cypher Cam baits for him, they break the Cypher Cam, then the Cypher actually spots it.
Well, it did.
Yep. The smoke is good to break up that combo.
They're gonna have to clear Alim here. No spam from Artson?
And it's a good play too.
No spam from Artson to like bait a little bit?
Works his way into the corner. Has the support of EU from behind.
I don't know if it would have mattered, but
make things a little bit more complicated. The position from Artson is perfect. Gets his 2 kills. and stops NRG from getting into this
Ruiz
site.
staying in the prime.
Scuba.
I don't know if he's going anywhere, Mimi.
Yeah, just that lurk into garage. Had a chance to maybe take a timing, but now Fury is watching it.
Yeah, I was hoping to see if anyone would rotate. He's in a good position to hear players leave the site. But now NRG are just going to be walking into this double hold. Fury actually worried about their back because Koala rotates to A.
Nice.
They were concerned for a moment. Still looking forward as Brock works in.
Clean.
With the knife out,
Kind
though,
of.
doesn't
Not
stand
really,
much of a
but
chance
they'll
against the
take
other
it.
Sova.
That's a great round for Artson to bounce back from a bad map 1.
It is.
Off of losing a player early,
It definitely
he retucks
is.
on a forward angle and is in a perfect position to
I don't
punish
know what
as
NRG's
XP
plan was
comes
here,
in.
though. Like, after getting that kill, do you not just reset with your team?
That's what you need to see from the veteran
I guess they
player.
thought
That's
the
what you need
Phoenix
to see
was
from the
the
guy
only
stepping
C
up.
player there?
And that Sova dart
And they would
from
beat the
attack
rotates,
came
but,
down
like,
just a little
why?
bit
Why
too
would that be
late
the
to
case?
actually clear that, because the players were trying to get the clear on the backside, guys. That's why the timing's there, but
Here comes another fight C long, though.
see how it goes. Early peek from Mata. NRG can't actually stick around to
use
fight
paranoia
because
to
of the
take this.
So
I
instantly
don't like
turn
that.
tail and run towards C.
There is Cypher
I don't like the
utility
use of
here.
paranoia there.
Not on B, though.
The C
Not for
pressure is
lurk.
good.
Yeah, Scuba has a chance
But
to
now they don't have
posture up.
paranoia for the site they're
But they
playing
run it
retake
back.
on.
That'll circumvent all this youth, and there's that pick.
Big.
Koala caught rotating.
Catching the rotator. And
He's got another fight in mid.
still a fight in mid, exactly. Stepping up into it. EU is there. He's been good at patrolling late in these rounds.
Look at Kiko walking back, clearing this flank, letting his teammates fully worry about spawn.
Yeah, this is a big position.
NRG in a good position for the paranoia to slow down the retake. But Fury have really taken their sweet time. It's good spam. He's too far forward there to actually use the drone. Now EU
Okay,
basically
Kiko's
out
back
of
with
this
his team.
one.
He's going to flash when they
Bunch of
flash.
shock darts to support. And the recon as well. Torque
That's
his team
beautiful
out, but
work.
Slide in
That is
perfectly
gorgeous from
timed with the
NRG.
flash. It's exactly what they
How-
got to order.
how have they
And
not
yet
won
it's
this?
Brock, who's alone now. Hunter's Fury online.
they won.
Not even waiting for it. No one's holding for him. And there
course,
isn't the
Dan
time,
is out
so
of there.
EU will turn tail and run. Brock wins this round for NRG.
That was
That
a
is
great
really
chance
good.
for Furia.
Kiko
EU
flashes
getting the
through the
traded
smoke
mid onto
after
that
they
pick,
flash
having a
retake.
straight up 4-on-4
They use
in
paranoia
this
correctly
retake.
too to delay. Nah. Even if
Brock in the end with the
Furia
Red Bull
had
clutch.
paranoia, they would have
It
lost
was
this
only
round.
made possible by how much they got sold out. Look at all 4 players coming just from spawn. No one trying to push up towards Heaven, worried about the Odin spam there. And a paranoia, a Phoenix splash. Every single
Can you say
player
on
gets
Plat
caught by
Chat
that
where
utility.
they go spawn against paranoia?
And NRG
Not only
easily
that,
clean up
the
this
fact, yeah,
round.
I don't like that teams
Reset
don't retake from
Furious
heaven when
economy.
it's a 5v5
Now
retake.
look to run
It was
away with this
5v4 against them, but the opponent still has 5 players.
The woes just
I don't know why these
continue to
teams
pile up
don't
for
retake from
Furia.
heaven, like heavy heaven, when they don't
Just
have
hoping that
paranoia. But
Better
I'm done
solutions
questioning
to
these
deal with
people anymore.
NRG, but so far this map, it's been a little bit lackluster.
Hero gun on EU is all they have. A stack behind it though on A.
How do you do that? What do you mean?
See if
Retake
you
through
can stop
heaven?
the
Well, they
bleeding.
have neon. Oh, no, they don't. They don't have neon. It works with neon, not with jet.
Gotta be a mission to protect this gun.
It works with neon.
But it might be difficult.
You
if
could
Brock
still
chooses
Phoenix
to go
flash
for
out of
Hunter's
heaven.
Fury, he's definitely going to be finding people, even if he shoots randomly. There's so many bodies on site. Shouldn't be too tough for him.
Like, let the
Like
jet
that
go
idea from
spawn,
NRG to use the fast
and then
lane
everyone
to
else
bait the
heaven.
swing
You can still
down
Phoenix
into
flash
it.
jump
And
out.
holding.
They're very suspicious now. They saw the Jet and the Cypher here.
Like, if
Clear
Phoenix
from Furia. Brock is a little bit isolated, but
Cypher
NRG
and
were
Sova
close enough to come back
jump out of heaven,
support him.
and then jet spawn, it's pretty
And
good
they
retake.
realize, well, there was a stack here, but now everybody's dead. And Artson picks up the gun. Good for 2. Nerve has come into the site.
30 seconds left.
Just feels a little bit hopeless for Furia. They've got people in the right positions, but they just don't have the tools to fight with. So another round goes NRG's way.
If that reclear was a few seconds earlier, maybe you can
Everyone
sell
around
a
his spawn
story
is
of them
brutal, so
getting
easy to get
something out of
crossfired.
it.
Yeah, I know.
But instead,
Heaven is like the more
NRG got
unexpected
far
retake
back
as
with the
well.
flashes
I don't know
don't
why
connect.
more teams don't do it. NRG will do it.
Easily shut
I
this
guarantee you
down.
NRG will do it. They have that.
Moving shot from Scuba.
Last
Nothing you
player
can do there.
standing.
At least Artzin's playing better.
Furia are going to be
He's getting
calling
his
a
kills.
timeout, and this just becomes a real moment of truth, I think, for Furia, because this is a team that so many
C or are they just rushing C
sort
here?
of stature, I think, from the other side, very experienced team in NRG.
I think they're just going C. They're running into an Omen and a Cypher.
Deeper into stage 1 now, stepping
No trips
up in
though.
playoffs with their back against the wall. You see that in the individual play. 2 maps in a row. Brock has been stellar. See that in how Ethan is able to call through these rounds and to find the gaps against Furia's defense. That's been a staple as Mata slides into the site. That'll be the first kill, and he even looks into Garage. It's a little bit extra. It's looking nice. Let's listen to what NRG had in store.
What an ult by EU.
Player standing.
It's a W listening.
Take flight. Well,
Maybe we'll try again later.
we got to call the cops were coming in, and the second we listen, everybody dies. So,
Yeah, they're not saying a whole lot there.
no, they
That was a really good position and ult
Big
from
round
EU.
for Furia to win, though. The Flood retake on this site was good. That's immediately after their anchor player just gets
Because I thought once this kill happened, it rounds over.
It was just Hunter's Fury
But then he
from
gets a
EU.
collat here.
Set his teammates up to refight on that site.
That's so big, man.
the
Just save the
double
round.
on the
If
Sova.
EU isn't anywhere near that
not-
area and he's playing A like normal,
So finally,
I guarantee
the
you
Koala
Furia
Noob
get
Op is
clean
here.
that
This is
round.
what I've been waiting
Clean.
for.
So
We're in
really good
promised
position by
territory.
him.
Furia get a round win one of these rifles, but Energy are wasting no time, instantly pitting to this B. It's an Omen ult sticking. He's actually in front.
Oh my god, they're flooding on him.
Of
This
a
is good.
tripwire.
This is very
Somehow
good from
the teleport
Furia.
into the corner. Might have been blinded up.
my god, they're
Couldn't
playing
see
the
where he
game.
was
They're
headed.
actually
Now
playing the
Furia
game.
stepped
They're
back into
gaming.
it. Brock in the corner was never cleared. Finally, EU gets him. It is pandemonium on the B site.
And the spike got abandoned.
Still down there in the thick of it all.
Fast lane to steal it.
So
What a
now
absolute
layers
magician.
of smokes on top. Mata trying to escape, but there's the Koala operator. Again, that spike out in
You
the
are
open.
not getting that
Again,
bomb.
Koala connects. This round
You are
goes
not
straight
getting
to
that
Furia.
bomb.
Finally, the op in his hands. And he cleans
Well
up
played.
the round. That was
That was a
mess
really good flood.
from NRG. Ethan, I think getting caught
Flooding
by the corner
before
of the
that bomb
Phoenix
goes
flash
down
there
is
ended
just
up
so
beefing the
key.
teleport.
Just causes so
He's
much
paranoid.
chaos. Once you let it go
And
down,
now
it just gets so
fighting
weird because they
back
can just
in.
sit outside the
Did you
site.
see how the spike dropped? It like went behind the
Yeah.
Omen. That was wild.
Did kind of a trick.
I wonder, he was so close to the wall, it might just bounce right off. Makes it even
Finally,
tougher
2
for
rounds in a
Mata
row
to
for
try and
Furia.
recover on
Okay,
the
let's see.
retreat.
They're playing now.
Finally, NRG out of money. Feels like it's the first eco all series.
Actually,
Yeah, so
they
as a
actually
result,
this
not
is, might
only
be the
to
first
the
eco
op, but
that they've had.
EU chooses for the Outlaw. It's something he's been doing a little bit more often, I've noticed lately. Especially when he's playing the anchor position over towards A. In the corner.
Just wasn't convinced the guy would be
Turn
there.
away from the flash.
Art
Holds
zit.
it down. Very nicely done from
No.
Art, and we're knifing. All right, EU.
That's what you
Welcome
get,
to the
cheater.
party. Have some fun. Scuba instantly says no more of that, but this round is over, and we're all tied at 4.
A good recovery from Furia. I didn't expect the trajectory of this series to take us to Furia getting knife kills, but okay.
No, I know they looked at each other. Guaranteed they looked at each
sometimes
other.
it just happens like that, Mimi.
And a couple rounds in a row now where Art's in playing these aggressive off angles. He's gotten a multi-kill anchoring. It was that round on C earlier. Now a 3K here as well. So the operator retained, NRG calling a timeout now.
So good, man. These teams.
Or
Maybe pivot and start
Fine.
looking towards mid a tad. Because usually you would look at these rounds and you say, okay,
But for real,
we
why
need to
didn't he get a
some
fine?
more control, but
Trust me, we're
people having
investigating that right
online
now, and we'll
already.
get back to you when we
Don't
get
need to.
Energy don't
any
have to
sort
play
of
that
any
little
information
minigame.
at all. If you have any information, make sure
the
you
angles
contact
get the most
this
worried
number.
about our mid, our C long. It's always a question. Where is
We'll
that
figure
op
it out
this
together.
time? A 4-player stack from Furia on A.
On Lotus, NRG always found the weak spot coming out of a timeout, but this time they are right in the position.
I'm gonna
of
be
Koala's
honest. Are you
off.
joking or are you honest? I'm dead serious.
Koala's just ignoring.
It's just he has no virtue.
Wants to get the value out of this
Is what it
stack.
is.
He stays again.
Wow, supreme confidence from the duelist. It's nice to see him back with this operator
going
in
back
hand.
in.
Yeah, you love to see it. After not having the chance to play the agent, to play the op role much in stage 1, he's back in a comfortable position, but NRG's utility gives him no real value here.
And NRG leave an embed.
The Cypher insert is
Scuba tucked
very
in the
annoying
corner.
though for Furia, and they
As
just
Steve
don't know if
goes
he's
back.
here or not.
For Furia, though, they can rotate
But I mean,
away
Koala
with
having this
alt
line, they should be
posted,
alright. But they have to keep
since those
2A.
cages went up, they're afraid there was a timing of someone getting into long.
Whoop.
Big kill.
Like
Fucking
spotted
huge
and
kill.
Cypher
And the fact that
player
it's Cypher,
down.
you're pretty
That
confident
means
he's the only
NRG
one here.
don't have that A pivot left.
So they're
Good news
insta
is,
rotating.
Mod had already gotten up into garage. Very good at stepping into that space.
Flood,
forcing
flood,
Art
flood,
away.
flood, flood when you can.
Furia choose to
Big
play
kill
for
and
the
then you
retake,
flood.
and Kiko just runs on in on the run it back. Alum, worse for wear on the other side as Furia have no control on garage now.
He wanted to punish the body.
huge
but
paranoia.
The hold was good. Up
Ooh.
above Koala.
Wow, Koala having some fun here. Even dashing back away. His second dash on the round, and Nerve steps
Furia.
up as well. A beautiful
We have a game.
round from
We
Furia.
have a game.
And it's all about Koala, honestly.
Did he flash? I didn't
His
see him use his
persistent
paranoia.
pressure in
Ethan.
A. Him reading that someone would come back. Someone would give him a chance. The second he hits that shot on Scuba, it forces NRG's hands. They have to make a play. They have to push.
No, I know, but I didn't even
He does a
see
great
it
job
on
of
anyone's
collapsing to that
screen.
fight.
So
Like, at
nice,
all,
too.
not even at, like-
His off was such
Okay,
a
I see.
staple of that run of Furia's during kickoff.
Oh, there it
Do this
is.
with the Blade Storm, but also I think Nerve has had a complete
Pretty good timing on
bounce
the
back.
paranoia. Just unlucky the guy
2
outdrafted.
kills in this round.
Very good flood again. So they've lost to a
Big
B
for
flood
him,
and a
while
C flood here.
Furia was sort of
That
stuck in
means
that
if a
choke
team is
point,
able to flood
either
on you that
both him
often,
and
that means you're not
Koala
beating rotates.
to land theirs.
So Energy's got to start,
Koala.
like, you know, taking map
double
control
doors.
and maintaining that map control without dying.
Guide him and takes Scuba's legs out of there.
He hit him there. That is wild. This guy is just so fast when he has the off in
Dumpling,
hand.
thank you for the
And
prime.
look at him, he's
Thank you,
already
man.
shifting over to the A side.
And I love how they play so many resources around him. There, it was a cam, it was a flash.
Wow. Mata really trying to save up this A hit again and nearly
How did
on
that
the
miss?
flick. Just barely.
That did not look like it
scoops
missed.
Underneath Mata's elbow there.
He's been a millisecond away from 2 kills here already.
This is such a good recovery
Like
for
how
Furia, though.
started to play the map. Artson stepping out into mid.
Does
He has
Scuba
very
die
good info to
again
work
as
off
the
in
lurk?
this round. And now that he clears out mid,
Nah, he should be all right.
maybe he's a little bit too slow to hear the rotates going on to the C
Scuba's
side.
never going to lurk here, so he's not going to walk into garage
He's
if...
crossing over
Oh, he is...
Scuba's position at
Yeah,
the
he
same
doesn't need to
time.
walk into
Neither
garage.
Cypher player
Yeah,
is
Cena
aware of
has
the
C.
other. And only now did Furia realize it's a C finish.
I think that duel in mid will be decisive.
Yeah,
don't know
this
if they'll
Cypher
ever
battle
see
is going to be
each other.
huge.
He's walking all the way back spawn.
Yeah, it might
Artson.
actually be EU or Alum that find this Cypher
Free
first.
kill?
Actually, Artson not
What?
going down long. Oh my word, he had a knife out, but Scuba was looking the wrong direction. A
Wow.
series of unfortunate events, but still not so simple for Furia to get into this site.
Wait.
A dash up
Hold.
with Ethan sitting inside the smoke on 8 HP. Ethan
He got his.
winds
He
them
got
up,
two.
and
He
Furia
got
still
two.
worth back in. Artson activates on that lurk. Now Kiko pinched
Big flash here.
from both directions. A good
Oh,
flash
what a
for him,
trade.
but
Does he have time?
Artson delivers
No time,
once
G.
more for Furia.
For the time, that's the problem.
Brutal.
What
If he
a
had been a
round from
second
Ethan.
faster, there was a chance. But he knew
And he
that
almost
this
died
one
to a
was
spam
over.
before that, too.
Just
Furia.
heartbreaking to have it stolen away there.
Yeah. A Red Bull clutch in the end from Kiko.
He did not have time. Stop
Doing
fucking
just
pissing me
enough
off,
to say
dude.
that the activity here was so
He
good.
absolutely
The
did
early
not have
push
time.
down mid, refocusing Koala over towards A, constantly creating problems for NRG. But in the end, it was Ethan's position in the smoke CT that secured that round. Getting
It's
2
not one
kills,
guy.
stalling them
It's
out.
not one guy,
That saved it for
Sergoni.
NRG.
You love the
40
roller
people
coaster
just
there
typed
from
he had
Bongar,
time.
ready to
No,
hit the table and wait a second.
dot,
No, they
dot.
don't have time. We're all good.
There's not
No
one
worries
guy.
there. Fight for mid now. Curveball around the corner.
Look at this ult.
Ethan all the way in spawn. EU spotted him, and now Ethan realizes he's behind
yeah.
enemy lines and taken down.
Oh my
Mata
god,
as well.
set strat.
So
Set
low on
strat
HP
from
as
Energy and it just
Artson
doesn't
steps up
work.
into that fight.
They have to reset.
Full
They
ego
can't keep going in.
out
They
of
have to
the
reset.
in-game
They have
leader,
to reset.
And NRG kept at bay.
They have to know they can't keep going in.
Insane start to this round.
If this guy just
You
jiggles
saw that
for info,
EU
oh my
had
god, he's walking
no
out.
expectation of that ult actually getting stuck.
And now Alum steps up as well.
Oh god, Alum,
Furia
don't throw this
completely
round.
changed
Alum needs to
their
chill. Okay,
logic
this is good.
on these maps. All of a sudden, they're taking huge
This is
timings.
good.
Gamble stepping
That was
out
good.
into empty space.
If he continued walking up,
Paying
no
off
good.
massively for them.
The disrespect is working, but the round's not over. A 2v4. Kiko.
Uh-oh. Kiko spots a player.
Player
Another
Wow.
one holding there, and Art will take him down. Furia were really divided on the map. There's certainly an opportunity. Could still be one for Brock.
Oh my god, nah,
Has
no
a
way he
hunter's
predicts
tree, but
this
needs a
garage
couple of
double
kills
door.
first. And now outside,
Wow.
double doors. Koala is there to take this one for
From
Furia again.
4-1 down
You
to
mentioned it.
6-5
The
up.
big change
On
has
defense,
been the
by the way.
proactivity from Furia.
All because of those insane
They are
floods.
avoiding no risk. They are slowing down at no point in the mid-round. Let's watch it again. Ethan, he definitely had a timing onto EU, but he just slinks away, and his bodyguard Koala in the right position to swing and defend.
I love to just seeing Artson step into, what, 2 or 3 players down sewers, get the kill, no problem.
And
Is there a
Alan's doing the same
three-mapper
thing
here?
on the other side.
But Artson is now 16
When I saw that map one, I really thought NRG was about to run away with it. I really did.
The turnaround from the Valorant veteran is massive for him.
Brock has
And
ults.
Nerve is back to struggling. They're just trading bodies back and forth of who gets to top frag and who gets to bottom frag.
Are they swapping seats? Like, I'm not sure what's going on out there. That's an early Hunter's Fury. EU choosing to pull that one out.
Again,
And now
he gets one.
NRG,
And he tags
they're
one.
without an in-game leader.
Oh,
and
now they're
without
forced to go
smokes.
C. Oh,
And
this
this
is
is going to push them
nasty.
back into the operator. Koala waiting
I mean,
on
he's
C.
going to get droned. But if Omen peeks and
nice
breaks the drone, Koala
see
peeks
this
gets
switch up
one.
for Koala.
And then... Wait. They Phoenix
From
walled.
such a narrow angle.
Yeah, completely flush with the wall. Now stepping right down the middle of the fast lane. That is gutsy, and he's
Risky.
punished for it. Mana seizes the opportunity, but Nerve is there. Now trying to
Huge
find
go.
a way out of that situation as the lasers cut
Double
him down
Phoenix
from
ult.
afar. Kiko will be sent back to C long. And it's just Scuba in sight who has an operator in his hands now of all things. That shot goes wide. And now Furia working back through the fire
What is
and the
happening?
flames. EU tries to carve a path in. They'll have to come down to Artson now to have the lead at the half. Now puts the spam into Brock. These players are so
Okay,
low.
finally, some Kalma.
An operator
Scuba has
and a
off as
singer.
well.
But how do you beat that with the Odin when Artson
Oh,
is down
Brock's
to
walked
15
into garage,
himself?
GG. Well played.
You can't give him any room
Doesn't
to
matter.
breathe, and
He doesn't
won't.
expect Brock.
Has the read. Artson is shut
actually
out by
expected
Brock.
Brock.
We're tied at 6 at the half.
What a recovery at the very end from NRG. That round looked grim to begin with. But pure chaos in the team fight on site. That's what brought them back. This is just a great read from
he
EU.
TP'd right into
Holy
it.
shit.
Going for the
This
fake
is so
TP
nice.
at
His
the start of
ults
the
are so
round.
good.
Even hitting at the end there. Another 80 damage.
But it did not matter.
No. The other Hunter's Fury and Brock, really. I think the hero of that one, getting that backside stinger kill and then having the read to wrap.
I can't hit one shot.
Scuba maybe not wanting to pick up that operator in the...
They're a very tricky team.
6 step.
You need more from him. You need more from Furia. Their stage on the line
washed my
here
face
as we're
with
tied
water.
at the half.
Water.
NRG. The first time we'll get to see them play a
Side. Look at these players back here now shifting towards that C side.
How
That's
much
all
work
because
have
of
you done
forward
to your
line.
face?
Yeah.
You still
Established Mata on.
still look so young. Yeah, a lot actually.
Clear.
Multiple
On
surgeries.
the island.
I don't like to talk about it, so I'll just leave it at that.
It's a good read.
Ton
Now
of
spotting
Botox,
Nerve
though.
on the jump up from Scuba.
Ton.
3 players here.
And reminder that Furia not having a Neon makes it a lot more difficult to actually blitz into backside. That's where this re-clear comes in big.
How'd he get 2?
Kiko steps in front of the hit. Lands 2.
I love the timing of that. They do that as the attack smoke falls, time it out perfectly.
It's very nice. The Fury have stuck around. Artson patrolling garage.
You look 45. Okay.
While NRG are thinking maybe it would be a shift on B. Scuba in a nice little corner, tucked
Clean
away.
pistol for energy? Very
Moves
clean
Artson
pistol.
from the field of play.
But holding garage control, having a reflank coming, means that 2v5 feels nigh impossible to win.
Yeah,
You
no
would
way.
need some real magic
yeah.
from
They need to get
Koala
aggressive.
here.
Nah,
Furia
NRG
need to
is
get
gonna
aggressive
take
here,
their
but it's
time.
obvious they're going to get aggressive. So these guys are just waiting.
Taking any risks. Finally now stepping back into things. You know, Ethan was
Last player standing.
getting
Wow.
emotional after they won the pistol to start off this map, and
Wow.
the success is going to continue.
Can't
for
lose a pistol if
NRG.
they tried.
Yet another one going their way.
Looking perfect in those rounds now.
Trust them. Thank you for the prime.
A lot of the ideas
The
here look
ads are
great from
worth
them.
it if they're paying for the
From early on,
Botox. Yeah, I
securing the
agree.
Phoenix Orb and getting Mata posted to late rounds.
That's the real
Knowing
reason
that
I've
there
been
was
running so many
presence,
ads.
but
It's
not
to stay
wanting
on.
to lose tempo and going for this active re-clear. There you see Page falls, immediate pop flash
Wow.
into 2 kills.
How did they not kill him? I don't know. I actually don't know.
Good fight.